This morning, Disney had their future park announcements at Destination D23. The event was 90 minutes, but is easily summed into two categories. Stuff that was confirmed, and stuff that is still blue sky projects from last year. But those have changed, so let's get started. Ahsoka was announced for Star Tours at Hollywood Studios, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris beginning in the spring. Asha, the protagonist from the new Disney film Wish, will be coming soon to Epcot, Disneyland Paris, and Disneyland Paris. I heard it. Asha, the protagonist from the new Disney film Wish, will be coming soon to Epcot, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. Tiana's Bayou adventure got a good it's going well, with a look at the work being done on the animatronics, and is still slated to open late next year. The animatronic that I've seen is good old Louie, and he's going to be good. I can tell. The Hatbox Ghost, which was an animatronic announced last D23, is supposed to materialize inside the Haunted Mansion in late November. It's already got the spot for him. But Disney, this is not hard. Also, move him. He doesn't work well in that current spot. We got concept art for the ride vehicle for the Multiverse attraction coming to Adventures Campus at Disneyland. I don't know about this one. They didn't really show anything else. The Country Bear Jamboree, however, is being updated in 2024 with a new show featuring reinterpreted favorite Disney songs and various genres of country music. And they specifically stated that Disney Imagineers are currently working with Nashville musicians to get the authentic country sound. It's been in need of a refurb. A lot of things at Disney World have been in need of a refurb. I don't think casuals are going to notice, honestly, and they're probably going to enjoy the songs more than Blood on the Saddle or All the Guys That Turn Me On, Turn Me Down. So, it's fine. This one was cool. Adventureland at Magic Kingdom is getting a Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge that will extend the story of the ride. This is a first-of-its-kind experience that is currently in the development process. This is most likely going to be taking over Tortuga Tavern, as that's only been open at select hours since the park reopened for COVID, and I would even venture to guess that we're going to see some of the lessons they learned at the Galactic Star Cruiser. Otherwise, I don't know how you turn a restaurant into a one-of-a-kind experience. We'll see. They haven't announced enough details about that. Disney showed off Zootopia at Shanghai Disney for the second time this D23. I mean, they had to fill 90 minutes somehow. World Celebration was announced to be open this December, which is good because the path around the center of Epcot still takes several minutes longer than the 4 that I was slated to be able to walk from the Land Pavilion to Guest Relations in 2021. There's a story behind that. I may tell it eventually. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, is opening on October 16th, 2023, so only a few weeks after the annual pass and DVC previews end. On that same day, Moana will start meeting in World Nature, somewhere near Journey of Water. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be on that little pathway that bubbles out near the water's edge. On December 5th, 2023, Luminous, The Symphony of Us Nighttime Spectacular will debut in Epcot. It features fountains, fireworks, lasers, lighting effects, and music. It feels weird that they have to specify that the fireworks show contains music. Also in Epcot, Test Track is currently being reimagined by Imagineers and teams from Chevrolet. We have this one piece of concept art, and they'll tell us more later. I'm excited about this. Test Track is in desperate need of a refurb because there's a lot of times where the screens just don't work with the magic bands. Disneyland Paris is currently getting a new Frozen-themed land. I'm pretty sure that was announced before. What was also announced was that there are 3 Disney Cruise Line ships currently in development. The Disney Treasure, which was shown off earlier this week. The Disney Adventure, which was the previously acquired Global Dream, is going to be sailing from Singapore and throughout Southeast Asia. And then, I guess nobody wanted to share what the last one was, but that's very likely going to be the sister ship to the Adventure. Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point was also announced in the cruise line section. I'm interested to learn how that's going to work with Castaway Cay. Castaway Key. I can't pronounce things. Learn that now. But I'm very interested to see how that's going to work because they're both in the Bahamas. So I guess the ships are going to start splitting which one goes where. Fantasy Springs is still scheduled to open in 2024 at Tokyo Disney Sea, but there wasn't much of a focus today because we'd already had Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure, Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies, and the Frozen Kingdom all shown off earlier this week. The Magic Kingdom Blue Sky project for Beyond Big Thunder Mountain is supposed to be on the same scale as Pandora or Galaxy's Edge. As with last year, we don't have any concrete details. And with the next announcement, you're going to see why. The Animal Kingdom Blue Sky project, which was announced last year, has had some changes. And by some, I mean all of them. Zootopia is not currently being considered for the Dinoland Retheme, and has instead been announced to take over the Bugs Life show at the Tree of Life Theater. Imagineers are currently finalizing concepts, but it's supposed to be Nick and Judy going through the various environments that are shown in the movie. Honestly, that's probably my favorite announcement of the whole show, because I hated the Zootopia Retheme. It looks great in Shanghai, but they would have just moved it over here 1-to-1 like they did with Tron and Remy, and a giant city anywhere in Animal Kingdom just doesn't work. So I'm really happy that they decided to revoke that. However, Dinoland is still planning to be rethemed, now as the Tropical Americas, which is currently planned to feature Encanto with Casita and an Indiana Jones retheme of the Dino Institute. Dino was originally a retheme of the Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland, so they're probably just going to bring that over here and call it a day. Yeah, you know, that work smarter, not harder, Disney. I see you. Figment's coming tomorrow, September 10th, to Epcot, which I guess makes sense as Vanellope's meet and greet spot wasn't that difficult to change since it's realistically just a
backdrop.
Josh Tomorrow ended the presentation by saying, over the next decade, we're going to have more projects than at any point in our history. Our sole purpose is to give you more and more of what you love about a Disney experience, and then surprise and delight you with things you never dreamed possible. You know what would surprise and delight me? A new park. Just, what are you thinking here, Disney? Universal is opening Epic Universe in a year and a half, realistically. The Blue Sky projects are not even off the ground yet. So, what are you doing? Get something concrete so that you don't see a massive exodus over to Universal. Because Mario is probably the biggest thing they have, except for Harry Potter, but I wouldn't say that a Harry Potter based on London or... Seriously, what do they have left? They've used everything. the campsites. I got it. They're gonna do the campsites from Book 7. That'll still draw in more crowds than the barren wasteland that is beyond Big Thunder Mountain. Seriously, Disney, just all you had to do was announce something. Because you already have a big, you already have Big Thunder Mountain and you have the Dinoland Rethemes as Blue Sky projects. If you announced a 5th gate, or even just another park somewhere, because Universal is working on 2 other locations right now, and Epic Universe. We just have other lands opening in the current parks. You gotta announce something. Personally, I was hoping they would have something, because I would have liked for, not everyone to be going to Epic Universe, so that I could get to enjoy it a little bit. But I guess I'll get to enjoy Disney instead, because it's closer to me. And it's just not... It's not going to have anything by 2025, except for new songs and Country Bear Jamboree. Oh boy. Yeah, so... I don't know. We're going to see where this decade-long projects is going to come to fruition, especially with how much money they promised that they were going to be spending in Florida in the next decade. So, the ball's in your court, Disney. You just gotta give us something. Alright. Man, that's about it for the Destination D23. There's just not a lot. They didn't need to spend 90 minutes on it. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!